you guys have been following the channel for a very long time, you guys know that I covered AEW Fight Forever for a little bit. I do understand the majority of the subscriber base at this point. You guys know me for covering WWE 2K24. I do have to talk about this a little bit. AEW Fight Forever is coming out with some new DLC on May 8th, and that is the Samoa Joe pack. So on May 8th, we will be getting new character, and we could be getting possibly new characters down the line, because usually when they drop one, there's like 2 or 3 that follow. I think the question that a lot of people have who still play this game is what to expect. Do we get new match types? It's been close to over a year that we've received the game, and we still don't have new match types. This game is pretty much the same exact thing, and that's just what is really hurting the game. It took them forever to drop a patch, but one thing that they don't fail in is giving us new characters for $13, $14 for 1 or 2 characters. And they finally read the room with the last season pass, because it was only $25 instead of like 40 or whatever they were charging for it before. But it's very clear that their intentions are to collect money. And listen, it's a business, I get it, but they haven't really cared about the consumer base, just want to keep putting out content that the consumer base can buy just so they can make their money and leave and finish whatever contract they have with AEW. This DLC does look cool. Samoa Joe coming out. It does look like they have a Japanese arena as well that will be coming as part of the pack. The only thing with Samoa Joe is this wrestler should have been in the game a long time ago. And Samoa Joe is somebody who's been champion since December at AEW World's End, and now is that he's making the game. I feel like they've been slow with a lot of these characters. Nonetheless, they're still getting added, but I do want to emphasize, roster does not make this game any better. Right now, you need match types. You need a mode, something. The last thing that they added like 4 or 5 months ago was Beat the Elite. Nobody cares for Beat the Elite. It was just a badly done mode. And then you have Stadium Stampede that came out last August. Another mode that had a lot of potential and didn't live up to it. AEW Fight Forever has been a game where there's potential and it just didn't live up to it. They keep dropping these DLCs. Could that mean more match types are on the way in Season 4, Season 5, whatever this is at this point? Personally, I would love to see AEW Fight Forever add some more match types. Personally, I don't think that that's going to make the game or break the game, but I think that at this point, match types is something that would be a very welcome thing, especially for those that like to play online. Personally, I enjoyed the online more than anything else in the game. There wasn't really much to play through when the game first came out aside from Road to the Elite, but online really kept me going, and I think that match types would have really just extended the player base and made everything just a little bit better, and I think that that still would be a welcome feature in the game. Everybody that I talk to and that doesn't play the game as much anymore says they would touch the game if match types were added. Characters are not increasing the player base at all, and I'm not here to complain about this game or whatever the case is. I've done many videos giving them backlash, and the reality of the matter is that I don't think they're serious about this game. They keep dropping characters, they keep doing this, they keep doing that. Personally, I still think AEW Fight Forever is dead. It is 20 feet under the ground, if that's even possible. It was dead on arrival, and not to even mention, there was a report that mentioned that this game wasn't ready. They showed the gameplay footage too early, and that caused them to basically rush the game out, and the game was put out unfinished, which clearly it was. I mean, it was the most bare bones wrestling game I've seen in a pretty long time. There was basically not much that you can do. Gameplay engine wise, cool, but once you drop a bad game, it's done. You can change the perception around a little bit, but they haven't even tried one bit. They should have waited. They should have waited till it was actually time to put it out. You should have not showed gameplay that early. Obviously, at this point, it's too late. We have the game. The game has been a horrible addition to the market, and hopefully in the near future we do get another game. They mentioned that the engine is owned by AEW, so they can, pretty much take that engine to another developer and they can work on that engine. That's a little bit tougher. I'm not a game developer. I don't know if other developers want to take on another engine made by another developer, so that's a whole nother conversation in itself. But AEW Fight Forever 2 would be something that would be cool to see. I don't know by what company should make it, and if it's done by EA, GG's. So I don't know which company will take over the game, but eventually we will get another AEW Fight Forever game. It does look like the management at AEW does want another game. Unfortunately, this one was a pretty big disappointment, and hopefully in the near future we do get some more news on this, because it's unfortunate. I think AEW Fight Forever is still dead, regardless of how many characters they add, DLC they add. It doesn't matter. They need to add some more stuff that actually provides depth into the game, and they continue not to do that and just keep giving us the same wonky characters with the same DLC music. Nobody wants that, bro. Roster additions is welcomed, but you need to make the game deeper. Let me know down below, guys. How do you guys feel about my thoughts? If you guys feel that, this is good for the game, let me know. If you guys feel that, no, it's definitely not enough, let me know down below. Like I said, I really don't cover this game that much anymore, but I felt that it was a need to talk about it, as it's been pretty much talked about this entire week. So let me know, guys, how you feel down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.